Good afternoon, people, and welcome to another match of Dota 2. We have here a match for 4 PL Cup. It is a round 4 match, if I'm correct. It's going to be between CLG and 5 stars, even though they disabled all their team profiles again, which is kind of sad because I just disabled my starboard, but I will be enabling it again. With me joining for this match will be Doc. Welcome to the broadcast.
Hey, thanks for the intro. Yeah, definitely happy to be here. This is going to be a great tournament. Yeah, so it is going to be CLG versus, apparently they're 5 stars, but it's not actually, it's HTID. Don't know what that actually stands for, but actually I've seen these guys yesterday in the other tournament, Fnatic Raid Call Cup. So these guys are very familiar.
Okay, and did they win?
The tournament was like, the finals was like today, I think, or maybe it was last night.
Well, that is correct, because I casted a semi-finals match. There's one game that I cast, but they weren't in that semi-finals match. But maybe in other semi-finals, I'm not sure. Maybe you know more of that?
No, I just casted like one of the games during the minor stages.
Okay.
But it was fun though. I remember them because they did really well.
Okay, well that is some good news indeed, because they need that. They're gonna go up against CLG.
Against CLG, right?
Exactly, which is of course a known team. They are playing with 2 stand-ins, which lucky for them, I guess, or lucky for the Dire team. We do have a draft on its way right now. We see a Rubik being picked up by CLG with the Morphling and Leshrac going through for the Dire side. The bans were pretty standard on the Dire side. I mean, the Dark Seer, Naga Siren, and a Lycan ban out for them. Radiant side had the first pick, so had a bit more luxury of banning out heroes that they just don't want to face, like a Tidehunter. They don't want to get team fought. Tinker, no pushing power for them, and a Templar Assassin. They don't want to play it themselves, and they don't want to give it away to their opponent again, because they know how out of control a TA can get. They pick off the Queen of Pain and the Chen as their second and third pick for CLG, so having a jungle hero as well as a solo offlane, still not revealing as what Rubik is going to be. Is he going to be a support? Is he going to be a solo lane? Could go either way still. Also not picking up a hero that could counter the Morphling just yet. I mean, leaving the Anti-Mage at that, and they're going to leave it up to the Dire to decide what they're going to do with their third pick so far.
Yeah, well, as I remember back in 6.69, when Morphling was pretty much the best hero for that version, and eventually people discovered counters to it. There was the Lion, there was the Ancient Apparition, and eventually Morphling was just kind of falling out of favor because those heroes just counter really well. And I kind of see this like pattern once again where Morphling is getting this like huge dominance or this huge hype, and then there's people not rediscovering these counters to it, and I'm kind of saddened by that. Okay, definitely saddened by that, because at the moment isn't really a really strong support, so they don't pick it, but they might consider that just to counter the Morphling. And that goes the same with Lion. Lion is just such a great hero to counter the Morphling because of the Hex. The other alternative to that would be the Rasta as well. Yeah, so as a Rubik, they banned the TA to get rid of that you've seen like how out of control TA can get, jumping on that Rubik to take him out immediately. Rubik needs to be one of those heroes that kind of just stays back and throws spells and steals spells, and just be completely annoying to the team. Morphling in this case can actually pick him off fairly easily if the positioning was a little bit poor, and Chaos Knight is another great hero that can counter the Rubik's positioning as well. Just grab him right into the middle of the fight and then just destroy him with the 4-second stun. Very, very imba indeed. That goes the same to counter the Queen of Pain as well. Even though she's got the blade, but if she gets stunned for 4 seconds, then she's gonna get destroyed. And the Chaos mode is gonna work really, really well with the Leshrac as well in the laning phase. 1 second or even 2 second, 2 second or even 1 second stun. It'll be sufficient enough for the Leshrac to lay down his split earth and aim it perfectly, and then he'll be just right from there with the Edict as well. I'm going to be surprised, or going to be interested in how they're going to lane this, though. I think it's going to be Chaos Knight with Leshrac, and then Morphling is going to be soloing mid in this case. Would that make sense?
That makes a lot of sense, because we've seen Leshrac and Chaos Knights plenty of times indeed, with that follow-up stun from Leshrac guaranteed to hit after the Chaos Bolt. And of course, I mean, they have the Rubik on the opponent's side, and we've seen earlier on also, not today, but in other days, where Rubik stealing the Chaos Bolt is just such a big spell to have, because right now all 3 heroes on the Dire side have great spells to steal. They have got them. You can steal the Morph, you can steal the Weave Forms, and Escape for Rubik, which is a hero that is, you know, in theory not really supposed to have an escape, so making him extra mobile, even if more Rubiks, if they are solo, they usually already go for that Blink Dagger and Force Staff, so making him like uncatchable. Leshrac with this stun is actually a better stun than Leshrac's stun itself, just because you don't have the delay, and of course Chaos Bolt, a very good spell to steal as well. And we see again a Luna pickup. Second time we see her today. Let's see if she's gonna continue to be on her winning streak, because for me at least, she has been on a winning streak, able to win all the games that I've seen with her with today, I believe, and yesterday as well. And Crystal Maiden that's going to get picked up here for the dire side. And it looks like I don't have sound at the moment coming up from my Dota. That's not good. We do have, just to go over the bans, because we didn't do that yet, Anti-Mage, Broodmother, and there's a Disruptor ban out, which we don't normally see, as well as an Enigma, and Bounty Hunter will be picked up here by CLG. So I have to say, this is a very dangerous lineup. Normally you don't see Queen of Pain and Bounty Hunter on the same team, purely because they fill a bit of the same role, a bit of those ganking heroes. But they are both, so, oh, I know why. If you mute your co-caster sound, you also mute the in-game sound, so that is why. So I know that, because I heard that yesterday, or the day before, being told by someone. Anyway, Bounty Hunter and Queen of Pain, it is making for such a deadly combination. If they catch someone out, I mean, Bounty Hunter can stand invisible somewhere, Queen of Pain can just blink in, and that is a dead person, as well as the extra gold from track. So I do think that CLG is this lineup. It's looking to be like a fun lineup. They are going to try to have a lot of fun with picking up these heroes. While on the dire side, they have heroes that need a bit more time on the lane. I mean, Chaos Island Shrek is a very strong lane, and it looks to be maybe a dual lane with Morphling and Crystal Maiden as well. And the last pick, then a solo lane to be picked up. Could be Beast Mouse, it could be a Puck. Still a lot of options in the pool for that, as Windrunner is still in the pool as well even. But if they're going to get the peace and quiet that they want to farm up their heroes, I am not too sure. And it will be an Invoker that will be on the solo lane for the dire side. Solo mid for him, I would expect.
Yeah, but then how are they actually going to lane this?
Two
they're
dual
going to
lanes,
have
one solo lane.
Yeah, they're going to have the solo lane at mid, and then they're going to have an offensive dual lane. That's going to be pretty interesting, because they are going to be pretty much facing a tri-lane in this case, or at least it's a dual lane with Rubik, and then Chen will be coming out of the jungle to gank. So it's like a 2.5 tri-lane. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if they're that confident enough to try to win that. Invoker obviously is a nice pick in this case, has a lot of ganking potential, and that's going to work with their spells quite a bit. The Tornado can set up, or even actually, in fact, going for the Exort build in this case would actually be fairly good, because getting the CK stun is going to pretty much set up for a very easy Sunstrike on top of everything else. And as for mobility, Invoker doesn't really need that much. Holy smokes, people just making like artwork.
No. That's what CLG does a lot. They're making their flag. They're making their flag, the Swedish flag. That's what they're drawing right there.
That's awesome. Like each person taking a role of drawing a portion of the
There's yellow,
flag.
there's blue, and there's the flag.
Because they know the streamers are going to be looking at it and and commenting on it, and then all viewers can see it. That's pretty smart. All right, so we are going to have a 5-man rolling team right now. They're going to meet in the jungle, obviously. Queen of Pain leading the front. She doesn't have anything skilled at the moment. That's pretty smart of her, because if she skills Blink, then she can't be using it offensively, and if she skills Dagger right away, she might not be able to escape. So right now, we're going to see which team is going to take the beating first, or maybe both teams are just going to back away because they think they're not going to be able to gain something here. Rubik is seen. I'm pretty sure he's seen. Where is he going to go? They know it. There's some massive pinging going on. And who are they going to go for? Who are they going to go for? Oh, the positioning. Oh, there we go. Bounty Hunters and Bits. Skeletal, everyone. Who are they going to pick off? These guys are all perfectly positioned at the moment. Seems like Invoker is going to be going for the Exort build in this case. Who are they going to go for? It's still a huge death ball at the moment. The Bounty Hunter, of course, you use Invis once again. Luna. It's going to spill the first blow by Nuki down CM. Where's the stab? There's the stab. Now Rubik going to pick off the CM, bring it back. 2 seconds stun, and the last hits. CM goes down. Luna goes down. However, that's the second kill. Now they're gonna continue clashing. This is gonna huge fight. Oh man, CK gonna look for that second stun. No, he doesn't have enough mana. He's gotta start clearing up. He's gonna start clearing up now. Leshrack's gonna be the next one getting last hit. One more hit. No, he did not get hit. Oh man. Rubik gonna come from behind. He's gonna pick him up. Kasha goes down though himself. It's already 2-2, and the creeps has just started spawning CK a little bit out of position, but he does have a second chaos bow. That's gonna use on the Rubik. Gonna have some last right clicks. No. Rubik is going to be okay, and I think everyone's going to be going back to their respective lanes now. What a clash! Neither team wanted to back down on that.
Yeah, and Queen of Pain actually died fairly early and came back again and managed to pick up a kill. So for her, it's actually quite good that she managed to do that, at least, you know, not just dying like 3 others before her, because there were in total 4 deaths on that bottom lane. 2 for 2, of course. First blood did go to the Queen of Pain, picking up that Crystal Maiden, and that will make it definitely worth for her, well, dying, I guess, at least worth it. They got the better of it. More experience towards the Radiant side as well, with having the Crystal Maiden already out of play. Well, I think that's the way it goes anyway. But a good start for both teams, I have to say. I mean, the only thing that we have to take notice of is that it was the Rubik and the Queen of Pain that picked up the kills for the Radiant side. But for the Dire side was a Chaos Knight and Evoker, and a kill on the Chaos Knight is really not what you want to give away. And by the way, because we have different lanes than as expected, we have got the Dry lane on the bottom lane, Crystal Maiden not helping out the Morphling. Morphling is on the top lane by himself, up versus the Bounty Hunter, for which he will be fine as well on this dual lane. With the Soul lane, of course, for the Invoker, which we were expecting, and Tri lane versus Semi-Tri lane, with the Chen in the jungle, with the Rubik supporting this Luna, who's already level 3, who did die in that encounter, by the way. But they will be outnumbered, so they will get some extra experience. I'm able to harass as well. The only thing they really have to watch out for, as soon as there is a reality rift, there will be a kill, because there will be a follow-up stun from the Shrek, a Frostbite or a Nova, in this case a Nova, which was the first kill that Crystal Maiden took, and that will be pretty painful for whoever gets caught by it. And there's no real anti-gank on the side of CLG, apart from if you can call Rubik's Telekinesis maybe an anti-gank, but there's just 3 versus 2 will make that not that great for him anymore.
Yeah, now looking back at mid, because of that kill, the Kasha has gone. Already got her bottle. She's going to be spamming that dagger on the Invoker. Invoker is going to be forced to start putting some points into quads and start using it, and that's going to lower down his efficiency in last inning creeps. And then Kasha should be able to win this lane. And Rubik picks up the Invis. Is going to try to find a kill here. I'm pretty sure the ward did see it coming though. So is Invoker going to be okay? He's not backing out just yet. Where's the jump? There's the jump. There's the pickup. Scream, dagger, more last hits, more last hits. He's got nothing. He's going down.
He's got nothing. No invisibility, no cold snap, no nothing. Only has exort, and that's just not that. Well, not what you want to have if you're gonna get ganked. Good use of an invisibility rune. Miracle making good use of that, as he is just buying something. I was wondering why does he have so little gold, but he's got boots and maybe even wards and a salve if that is indeed going his direction. And a TP, so a good start for CLG after that start in the middle lane, which was actually in the end maybe quite even if you don't. Yeah, Queen of Pain picking up the first blood, slightly ahead of this Invoker because of that, but still, it is level 5 versus level 3 now in the middle lane, which is quite painful. Putting up the last hit is then a nice. We see him indeed Queen of Pain 18 for 14 actually, with Invoker 2 for 4, so massive difference there, as Invokers just can't get a foot in the door right here. Bottom lane, we see some things going on. They need to be able to gank maybe the Luna if they have a tri lane. That's the thing with having a tri lane. If you have a tri lane and you're outnumbering your opponent, you have to make sure that it's worth being there. You have to make sure that you kill off your opponent, stop him from farming, which is not working all that well so far. In the meantime, mid lane, Telekinesis up onto the high ground. There's a snare from the Chen. Crystal Maiden coming there to help out. Lands a Nova and a Frostbite on the Rubik. Sunstrike gonna help out. Actually, that's gonna help out a lot. Rubik will go down, but so does the Leshrack, who goes down to the Chen. Invoker still throwing some hits their way of the Chen. Here comes the Chaos Knight as well. Lands a 1 second stun. Chen will go down, but as does the Crystal Maiden. Queen of Pain picking it up. Doesn't have any mana left. Won't be able to blink away. Luna losing the beam upon the Chaos Knight. Donkey in the middle of everything. Doesn't care about anything. Luna picking up the kill. And now Invoker taking a lot of damage from this. And Leshrack, who could try to help out his teammate, chooses not to. And Invoker goes down. Luna picking up a double kill for that one. Crystal Maiden and Leshrack backing out. Don't know how fast they can get away from that one. And now it's 7 for 4. It was a 3 for 2 trade, I believe, in this middle lane. They traded blow upon blow, but in the end, it is CLG once again that comes out victorious, and Invoker dying once again with Queen of Pain not dying is just a massive difference. There are 7 kills on the side of the Radiant, and Queen of Pain has been in every 7 of them. She has 2 for 1 for 5. That is insane.
Invoker should not really be involving in ganks at the moment other than throwing out Sunstrikes. He is just absolutely too weak at the moment to do anything. He tries to help the team with Cold Snap, but then it resulted in him dying once again. He got baited by that courier as well. He actually got one hit on it. He was like, ooh, a bird, and then started hitting it, and then he was out of position and dies. So that's kind of tragic. Not gonna lie. Kasha gotta be careful. Gonna be able to blink out because he's on level 1 quads. Not a lot of delay. Now he's getting chased by Rubik and Chen. They both got boots, but then so does Invoker. He's gonna start running. He's gonna be able to get it. He's gonna be able to get it. Oh, gets blocked by Chen.
Yeah.
And now here comes the splitter. Misses. Now he's gonna pop the edict. Gonna run on Chen, but Chen, he has boots. He has boots. He's gonna be okay. Oh, he's gonna get slowed by the creep. No, the creep's gonna turn around and hit the other guy. So they got one pick off on Rubik in this case, so that's not bad. Bounty Hunter is not gonna help out his teammate whatsoever. Chen is gonna be okay.
Yeah, he should be. He's still getting chased though. Looks like Crystal Main is on warpath. I'm not sure. Oh, nighttime. Nighttime Bounty Hunter not going to be so lucky. Frostbite there, stuff from the Shrek there and over there, but there's the invisibility, and the edict there is not going to be doing enough anymore. Morphling being very low here though, but still a lot of mana up on him, so can morph into strength if he wants to. Oh, that was so close. Oh, and the donkey now shows himself, and we see Bounty Hunter trying to go for that as he's running towards it, but he's not going to be fast enough because it's a flying donkey. And Snare upon the Shrek from the Chen, who's still on very low HP. Test of Faith, Edict doing damage, a lot of damage to this Bounty Hunter, but will be fine. Sunstrike! Oh, the Sunstrike! Picks up that kill. In the meantime, Morphling was able to weave for a minute to pick up the Chen, so that is not worth it. That is 2 for 1 trade in favor of the Dire side. Not worth it whatsoever. And Invoker, like you said, that is exactly what he should be doing. Only sniping off with this Sunstrike and able to get the kill on that as well. Extra gold for him in the mid lane because he's not going to get it from last hits. I mean, let's face it, he's 12 for 4. He's being outlaned by this Queen of Pain heavily, and he really needs to have those last hits on those heroes to be able to keep up with her.
Yeah, he's just going to have to stay back and continue sunstriking, which is going to give him some levels, and he's got his phase boost right now. Yeah, that's the blade coming into him, and he should be able to have a bit more mobility in this case. Looking back at bottom, they're going to jump on the Luna. Luna is going to get 4 seconds stun. Where's the Sunstrike? Where's the Sunstrike on Invoker? Invoker is busy right now, so that doesn't really matter. Luna is going to go down regardless. Oh
yeah,
man, that was a really easy pickup. That's what they should have been doing for the past, say, 7 minutes.
Yeah, that's why you have that tri-lane, or dual lane in this matter, with Crystal Main being there. But you have to get lucky with those 4 seconds stun. That was actually the first time that we saw that. In the meantime, top lane Sonic Wave being used to pick up that Morphling. Track gold as well for the 3 heroes that were up there, and I am... is that you?
Yep.
Could you not do that?
Oh, I misspelled it. That was terrible.
You didn't see what it was.
I was gonna say
anyway.
old, but then then I added either. Okay, that was just fail English right there.
It was just lines on my screen, so it looked a bit fail indeed.
Oh.
We do
I was
have
drawing with the actual map instead of the mini map, so it doesn't look that big.
I don't think I see you drawing on a mini map. I only see you drawing on a real map. I'm not sure. No, I see you drawing on the minimap. Oh no, that's actually Teal. That's Luna, indicating that she wants a gank from invisibility up Chen. He has a Troll Warlord, no longer invisible though, just placed the ward, popping that one off. And no gank on the bottom lane anyway, because they're sticking to their towers. They don't know where they are. There are a lot of heroes missing on the map, and you see how careful they are. The only one who's not really being all that careful is this Morphling, who is being chased down by this Bounty Hunter. Just some harassment though, but he feels quite safe. I guess Morphling can of course reform out of there. Has picked up a Ring of Health. We do have more heroes reinforcing this Invoker, who is also staying so close to his tower. He's just afraid to go out. Well, now he can join a bit with the Leshrac and the Crystal Main at his back, but it is very risky indeed. I mean, let's take a look at the graphs for a second. We have gold 3k in favor of the Radiant side. No surprise there. They are owning their lanes, or were at least, and yeah, that's just that. Even though there's no towers down yet on the map itself, 3k is a lot of gold for 10 minutes. Experience also in their favor because they have been picking up most of the kills and have been roaming around less for it. Let's put it that way. because that was what we see a lot from the Dire side. There's also, of course, a difference from the Chen, being there, getting that free experience and gold that the Dire is not getting because they do not have a jungle hero.
Yeah, at the moment, like this CK is just staying at bottom, trying to get some farm, but he can't be staying in the lane because he's gonna get ganked, and that's why he's gonna go back and heal up again. He needs his allies to help him out. Here comes the smoke gank from Scourge, or Dire, excuse me. They want to get something done right now, but because CK is going back to heal, that smoke is pretty much being wasted right now. They can't go in just yet. Now Invoker still staying at mid. This is what he should be doing, but he's got to get more farm, more CS from just sitting in that lane though. As for top, it's going to be Morphling. He's got the ring of health, so he's looking for just his fast Lincoln Sphere in this case, but the Bounty Hunter is completely dominating him in this lane.
Wait a
as well.
second,
Now,
in the meantime, bottom lane Sunstrike.
It's a Sunstrike. That's going to hit the Luna by herself. Very nicely done. That's how it should be done. And that definitely took like a little bit longer than it should have, but now they can have a little bit of relief for the CK to kind of just continue pushing in this lane if they so choose. Chen's also got to be careful as well. Now they're going to jump in, missing the Sonic Wave. What was that? Oh my goodness, definitely got a little greedy trying to get both heroes, but that didn't happen. But instead, Akasha is going to pick up two kills with that Blink and Screen of Pain, and now might be trying to go for a third one. She does have enough mana for it. She doesn't have enough, but she's got to be careful from the Chaos Bolt. And now Invoker coming from behind, tries to get a kill. Didn't happen. And he's got the Sunstrike up. He's going to be able to aim it though. And Akasha knew, so she's going to try to juke around. Very easily done. Now she's going to get sent back home by the Chen. Very nicely done.
Yeah, and that's the fight going again towards the CLG, and that's then Queen of Pain able to pick up a double kill with that, and you know, she got a 4-second stun. She got a frostbite. I mean, if you can't kill a hero in the 4-second stun that you know that will be blinking out afterwards, then something is wrong, or you know, you should be backing off faster because that was not fast enough. She was able to pick up, of course, the two supports, which are the two easier targets, but giving that to a Queen of Pain who was already quite out of control. Only the time she died was the time on the bottom lane at the start. And now she's going to find Leshrac in the jungle. Look at that damage. Sunstrike is going to happen on the Queen of Pain, but is it going to be enough? Blink in. A couple more right clicks needed. Leshrac thinking about his stun, won't be able to do it anymore. It's already dead. Scream happening. In the meantime, Bounty Hunter lands a track. If they can get this kill, they will get extra gold again. Queen of Pain and Bounty Hunter thinking about it, and they will have some help, maybe from the Rubik, who is now into the Dire jungle as well, but they back off looking for a different target, and maybe they'll find it in the form of a Crystal Maiden. Queen of Pain blinking in. Frostbite there will be enough, though I don't think so. Morphling gonna help out, and Queen of Pain actually blinks away. Tower was there first. Track still up, telekinesis, and that is indeed a kill, and a track kill as well, as Morphling couldn't do anything there, and the Weaverm actually got stolen by the Rubik. Morphling now backing out. Tower is attacking on the Bounty Hunter, but he doesn't care. He can go invisible. There's enough creeps to take up the tower, and Morphling still goes down to the Fate Bolt of the Rubik, and the tower will drop with that as well, and that is 2 kills, and they saw it coming. They could see their opponents coming, and they stayed there. Sunstrike is gonna snipe off the Bounty Hunter, and that is what you get with an Exhort Invoker. Full Exhort almost. A lot of damage. And at least they get that one in return, but they do lose their carry, their support, and their tower. Not really ideal situation for them.
Yeah, because the Invoker has put a lot of points in his Exhort, he's not going to be able to get 2 summons with his 4 Sheevers, which usually you want at this time, so he can be AFK pushing, and usually the enemy team will not be screwing with you anymore, because you have two 4 Sheevers that are going to be doing a lot of damage, and now here comes the Blink. Where's the Splitter? There it is, and now the Sunstrike kills him. Very nicely done. Oh man, and so I guess that he disproved my point that he doesn't need 4 Spheres to actually ensure that players don't fuck with, or yeah, excuse me, don't screw with him.
Yeah.
In this case.
It's actually the same kind of word, so it's quite odd to see that being chased into that. Anyway, the one thing that we have to note here, though, CLG is getting kills, and as a return, they're getting towers. But when the Dire team is getting kills, they're not getting anything in return. All the towers on the Radiant side are still up, and we see that back in the gold graph as well as in the experience graph. It is just going towards CLG, even though they do lose heroes. I mean, they do get picked up once in a while. I mean, it's 16 to 11. It's only 5 kills difference, which is not that much, and it feels like it is more. I have to say, it feels like it's more in favor of CLG as the kill score shows at least. So hello, Invoker Telekinesis, and that is gonna be it. Not that Invoker just yet. Sonic Wave going through 4 seconds. Stun up on Luna though, but Queen of Pain still managed to pick up Invoker on the side. Chaos Knight is going to be able to back out. We are seeing the Queen of Pain chasing around. Gonna go the other way around. Still has 1 bottle charge left. Blink Dagger up on Rubik, by the way, in the meantime. Queen of Pain still wants to go for this Leshrac. Will she be able to do it? Level 12 versus level 6. Here comes the most stun. 3 seconds on this one. Leshrac stun to follow it up. Bounty Hunter here on the side as well, but we'll just ensure that Queen of Pain will be able to back out from this safely. And again, this will result in a tier 1 tower.
Yeah, not only that, but Luna hasn't really been touched upon at all with this game. The CK has been playing really defensively, having to be involved in ganks, and actually was getting ganked by himself, whereas the Luna has just been getting easy farm throughout the whole game, and that's why it feels different, because not only are they ahead by towers, they're ahead by hero kills, and they're most likely ahead by farm as well, because the Luna has been AFK farming. She's got 1,700 gold in her bank account at the moment. She's already got Django, which is going to help her team so much. Here comes the 4-second stun once again. Stun strike! Unfortunately, that's a little bit diluted. That doesn't matter. Hand of God is going to be a call. Morphling coming in now. Probably not a good idea. Chaos meter goes on. Do a lot of damage, but really short. Now everyone's kind of lopped up together. Akasha still alive. Blinks away. And everyone else on the dark side dies. Akasha finally gets taken down, but at what cost? At the cost of the entire team going down. The tier 2 tower at mid is down. They're going to be pushing on the tier 3 tower now. This is 60 minutes, very early, but this is just the momentum that they've got from that. They didn't really need to. They didn't lose any of the creeps. They only lost a simple Akasha in this case, and they're going to be working towards that Rax, and they are going to get it thanks to that Django, thanks to the bonus damage that Luna is giving, and this is going to be very easy Rax.
Yeah, and once again they got something back for their kills. This time it was a team wipe though, and that shows them taking off double barracks. And indeed, 17 minutes in, that is very early to be having that. I mean, they can't go onto the side yet because there's still tier 2 towers up, and which the blink is already on there, and the movement is already going towards that as well. They want to take down the tier 2 tower top, and I have to say, I like the ward placing from the Dire on that top spot, with the 2 observer wards being at the same duration, which were apparently placed at the same time. So I think that's a bit of waste of gold, but nice nonetheless. But yeah, they can't really do that much against this right now. If they start pushing, they'll get killed. If they start counter pushing, they get killed. And if you look at the lineup for the Dire side, they don't really have those counter push heroes. I mean, Invoker is a very good turtle hero by himself. Yes, he is. But Invoker has been shut down so hard. And yes, he has Meteor. Yes, he has Deafening Blast that will help, but no Tornado, which you would expect from a turtling Invoker. Well, he has a Tornado with a very short range. Let's put it that way. But they can't really do that much here. Queen of Crystal Main might be landing a Nova, but then again, you won't kill off those creeps from the Dire side, from the Radiant side, sorry, from the Chen even. Meteor going through as well as a Deafening Blast, and it was actually the Edict that got stolen just now by the Rubik Telekinesis up on the Crystal Main, who goes down so fast. Chen picking up that kill. Chaos Knight already down though. Luna, Eclipse going through, and it is another team wipe. Invoker drop, Leshrac drop, Morphling drop, everybody drops, and the Edict from Rubik helping out, killing off these tier 3 towers, and I would not be surprised if we see a GG coming out in 19 minutes.
Yeah, this has just been a complete one-sided game, and if you think about it, they already lost Raxus, but in the late game they had to worry about the Luna, which they, as I said, they still have never touched before. Bounty Hunter has been farming up as well, just being involved in every single fight, tracking people and just staying back. That's how he should be played, and only going in when he needs to, and that's just gonna give him a lot of gold eventually. He's got a Desolator. That's how rich he's gotten from just simply being involved in kills. And GG has been called. They're just gonna end now. So that was a very fast-paced game. Very well done by the CLG.
Yep, and we'll see CLG moving on to the next round for 4PL, because this was a 4PL Cup match. Please show them some love and respect on Facebook, facebook.com/4pl.dota2, and go check out that there. And we'll be having another game of Dota 2 coming up right next, because like I said, this is just round 4, and there's going to be 7 rounds in total, so stay tuned for more Dota 2 action. And yeah, we'll see you back later. I'll let the end screen up for a second there so that people can get an extra view, see if they got stuff that we missed, because we didn't really went over the items that much during this game because we didn't really have time. Too much happening on the map.